What's up everybody, and welcome back to another video. I'm Alex, and I'm coming at you guys with a talk about the absolute shit show that was the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. I mean, genuinely, what happened with this fight? It was just, from the promotion to Netflix itself, it was just terrible in my opinion. I mean, seriously guys, Netflix, let's just start with Netflix for an example, right? I literally couldn't watch the fight. I paid for Netflix and I couldn't watch the fight. I had to watch the beginning of the fight till my own Netflix account let me in to watch it through FaceTime. I had to call up one of my buddies who was also watching the fight. Luckily, he was actually able to watch the fight because he actually was able to get in Netflix's servers. I don't know how he got in, but it is what it is. I had to watch the beginning of the fight through his FaceTime. I mean, seriously, how does Netflix promote one of their main events, like one of their first ever sporting events that's actually like a live event, and they don't even set up servers that can handle the amount of foot traffic that they're going to bring in with this? I mean, this is the company, this is a $300 billion company who every other week, every other month is always like, oh, we got to raise the prices for this, we got to raise the prices for this pen, we got to add commercials here, we got to add this, we got to do all these different things, but they can't get their core service right. I mean, Netflix, what is genuinely going on? Like, it just sucked on from a technical standpoint. What Netflix did, it was terrible. But even then, right, they had 60 million households worldwide watch, of course, so they're out here boasting like, oh look, we got 60 million viewers to watch this fight. But was it actually 60 million? Like, how many people actually enjoyed the experience of using Netflix for this? Like, I don't know, in my opinion, it was just terrible. Like, it was not set up properly. And don't even get me started on the promotion. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, after the first, like, when the fight got paused the first time, where Tyson had to pull out for his health problems or what happened there, I didn't even know that there was gonna be another fight. Like, there was barely any promotion, or at least maybe I just might not have seen it, or I couldn't see what actually happened, like on Twitter or on however they ran the promotion, because I couldn't find anything. I had to find out that this fight was happening the day of at work. Some people were talking about it at work, and I was like, what do you mean? There's another Jake Paul versus Tyson fight? When is that happening? And the guy, he was like, yeah, it's happening tonight. You didn't know? Yeah, it's gonna be on Netflix. And I was like, whoa, pause, wait a minute, what? When did this get announced and everything? So yeah, guys, I don't know. Netflix, the way Netflix handled this, it was just terrible. Like, I just can't believe that this is what the best that Netflix could put forward with their main event, their first live event, or maybe it wasn't their first live event, but it was definitely the most publicized, even though I couldn't even figure out when it was gonna be. But honestly, it was just disappointing on Netflix, and honestly, disappointment, that was pretty much the theme of the night, because I mean, there's only really one person that can come out of this fight with his held head up high, and that honestly is just Mike Tyson. I mean, he's the only person that I guess put his best foot forward. I mean, he's a 58-year-old man. He's not in his prime, guys. We saw it during the fight. Tyson was not moving like Tyson moved in the past, and there's not a slight on him. I mean, to be able to like actually have the mental fortitude to step in the ring with somebody that's 30 years younger than him, because guys, let's not joke around. Let's not beat about the bush here, or beat around the bush, or however you say that, like saying. Jake Paul is 30 years younger than Mike Tyson. Jake Paul's in the prime of his athletic ability. He's at the peak of his powers, right? And he decided to take a fight against a 58-year-old Mike Tyson, who still somehow managed to go all 8 rounds with Jake. Honestly, I think that's the most impressive part of the entire night. And I used to grow up watching videos of Mike Tyson. I mean, even now, I still watch videos of Mike Tyson in his prime, when he was the Mike Tyson, the literal heavyweight world champion. And he was just, if we saw prime Mike Tyson beat or fight the Jake Paul that they fought on Friday night, Jake Paul would have got destroyed. There's no doubt in my mind that Jake would have had absolutely no chance against the prime Mike Tyson. But I don't know, for me it was just kind of sad to see, like, I mean, it was just sad to see Tyson just not be at his prime during a fight. Like, you could see in the fight, like, he wasn't able to move, he wasn't able to fight as effectively as he did in the past. But that's not a slight on him. I mean, you have to understand, he is 58 years old. It just is what it is. Time catches up with all of them. But, I mean, I don't know, for me personally, it was just a little sad to see, like, a hero, basically, or at least the type of person that, like, this boxer that had the aura, and now he just took this fight. Maybe it was out of greed. Maybe it was because he still thought he had it. I don't know, man. It was just not. I couldn't really understand the reason why Mike, first of all, took this fight, but also like, why did Jake take this fight? Like, Jake has had 7 fights so far in his career, right? And he wants to be seen as this like this prime boxer, this boxer that's gonna be the next future, the next big thing, right? But I don't remember one serious fight of Jake's that he fought somebody in his like at his level, not somebody below him, not somebody past his prime, not somebody outside of the sport that just became a part of the sport, right? That Jake's actually comprehensively beat. I mean, if you guys remember the Tommy Fury fight, Tommy Fury, I mean, he's a legit boxer. I mean, yeah, he does YouTube, but Tommy Fury's life is just boxing. Or, I don't know about life, but like his main thing is boxing, right? And that's the guy that Jake lost to. An actual boxer around the same age, around the same capabilities as him. He lost to him. We haven't seen Jake fight enough people of that caliber. Sure, he's got the big name fights like this Tyson fight, like the Tyron Woodley fight, right? But, and that's another topic that I'll get onto, but I mean, seriously, Jake really does want to be considered like part of the elite of boxing, but he hasn't actually taken a fight that can cement him to that point. Sure, he beat Mike Tyson. He went, which is honestly, I'm surprised that we can even say that, because Tyson went all 8 rounds, and the fact that it was a unanimous decision for Jake to win, Jake couldn't even knock Tyson out, which is honestly incredible, because I mean, Jake, like I said before, guys, Jake is literally at the prime of his power, the peak of his powers, and he couldn't beat a guy that's 30 years older than him without like having to go all 8 rounds. And I don't know, guys. For me, Jake Paul, he wants to be taken as this serious boxer. He wants to be taken as this, he's the next, he's the prince crowned, or the crown prince, or will be the crown prince, but he doesn't do anything, or he doesn't take any fights that I really think will cement his place as that crown prince. Like, I just don't, for me at least, it doesn't make any sense. Like, Jake, if he wants to be that person, if he wants to be that guy, he's got to change it up. He's got to fight more professional boxers, in the sense of professional boxers in their current prime. Because fighting Mike Tyson for a promotional event, that's fine. But Jake can't come out now and be like, oh, I'm among the greats because, look, I beat Mike Tyson. This was literally, in my opinion, a meme fight. Like, they did this, I'm not saying it was a meme fight because like it was a joke of a fight, but it was a meme fight in the sense like Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. When you read that headline, do you think, oh, this is going to be a great fight, this is going to be just amazing, and just we're going to find out who the next big thing is going to be come from this fight? Like, do you guys really, when you hear that headline, is that what's going through your head? Or are you saying, well, okay, hold up, wait a minute, Mike Tyson is fighting who? Jake Paul? You mean the guy that's 30 years younger than him? And he went all 8 rounds? I mean, Jesus, it's one of those things that's just like, why? What was the end goal here? Like, are you trying to cement yourself as a pro boxer, as like one of the great pro boxers, or are you just, is your whole brand just gonna be do some hard fights, do some meme fights, and then they just yell that you are probably, I mean, Jake has technical ability. He's not a bad boxer by any means, but he has to fight people around his level, or even better than his level currently. Don't get me wrong, like I said before, Mike Tyson in his prime would have destroyed this fight. Jake would have had absolutely no chance with this fight. It would have been over in like 2 rounds if we had prime Tyson fighting Jake Paul. But I don't know, guys, it was just one of those things where like, you really have to like just really think like, why? Like, what was the point of this fight? And at least for Jake, I wouldn't say it's an embarrassment, because yeah, you did beat Mike Tyson, but it's not something that you would go around being like, yeah, look at me, I'm the winner, I'm the best, I'm the king, when at the end of the day you didn't. It's not like you won against somebody, a prime person. But I don't know, guys. Let me know down below your thoughts on the fight. If you guys would watch something like this again, let me know your thoughts on Netflix, because Netflix honestly was probably just the biggest disappointment of the night. Not even the boxers themselves, but Netflix was just the biggest disappointment. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I hope you guys liked the video. Let me know down below if you guys want to see more video like this, commentary videos where we just talk about random things. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and enjoy life.